Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2021 My Team Career. This time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Before we get to it, head down below, like and subscribe, it's this out a lot, and let's go right into it. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Interlagos circuit here in Sao Paulo. Honestly a classic, and this probably is one of the most classic kind of, kind of finale races that have ever been held, as a finale in Formula 1, looking back, 2012, actually I think it might have already been Abu Dhabi around then, but still so many, like, let's say 2007, 2008, stuff like that, of course, 2009 even, all of those finales in Formula 1, the final race, of course, in 2007, Lewis Hamilton losing his chance at a World Championship in his rookie year, 2008, him overtaking Timo Glock on the last corner of the final lap to get that championship, 2009, Jenson Button fighting back to earn his one and only Drivers' Championship. This is just an absolutely brilliant track with loads of history. Right now we are currently in P7, improving by 4/10. Where are we going to be able to jump up to? It's definitely going to be quite important over here, as we actually do fly up to P2, which is really good. Max Verstappen in first place, us in second, Pierre Gasly in third place, once again showing that the AlphaTauri is really strong, along with the Red Bull. Our teammate Carlos Sainz not really having the most brilliant qualifying sessions down in P11, but let's see what we can do during the race.
Formula 1 returns to Sao Paulo once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be the key to any overtaking prospects today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Red completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Leclerc, Jack Aitken and Ricciardo, Hamilton, Norris, Tsunoda and Carlos Sainz, Joe, Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi and Russell, Vettel, Matsushita, Nicholas Latifi and Esteban Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Delatraz, Lundgaard and Nikita Mazepin. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So here we are lined up in P2. Can we win the final race of the season? We haven't even had a tiny shot at winning the championship yet, and it's already season 4, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully in season 5 we will finally be able to win our first championship. On last year's game, going into season 5, I think we would have already won at least once or twice, I think, if not even 3 times. So this year we're really lacking, but I really have enjoyed the challenge of just putting up the AI difficulty way up high than I would normally do. It's just been so much more challenging, but so much more rewarding to actually get points, wins, podiums and all of that stuff. As on lap 3 actually, lap 2 going on to lap 3, we set the fastest lap of the race, and now on lap 4 we are right behind the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, pulling away from the others behind us, as you can see. But are we going to have a chance to overtake the Red Bull over here? Down past the center S's, we are right behind him, and now going into the next corner we have overtaken Max Verstappen for P1 in the race. But it looks like I haven't learnt from my mistake during the Belgian Grand Prix a couple videos ago. as I underfueled my car by quite a lot more than would have been good. I was thinking about it before, that, oh, maybe I won't do 2 laps, I'll do a lap and a half or something like that. But in the end, I decided to put it down to 2 laps, and as we go into pit on lap 12, going on to 13, we still have 1.1 laps to gain back on the fuel, and already past the halfway mark, already, you know, closing in to the end of the race. And it's going to be quite a difficult challenge. Let's see how close we can get to actually gaining that fuel back, and see if this time around we got it just right and we won't run out of fuel in the final sector. But I guess that's what you just have to wait for and see, as on we leave on lap 13 over here onto the medium tyres and 3 seconds ahead of Verstappen. We were absolutely flying once I got cleared past Verstappen on laps 4, that was. We had really good pace, but as you can see, lap 16 now, 2 tenths away from Max Verstappen, so of course I had to lift and coast, short shift and all of that to make that fuel back. And here we are on the final lap. Are we going to actually gain that fuel back? We've still got 0.3 laps of fuel to gain back, and we've only got 2 sectors left. This is going to be quite a challenge, as I was doing about 0.2 laps per lap gaining back on the fuel or something like that. So we are definitely going to have to lift and coast and short shift to the extreme on this final lap if we even want to have a slight bit of chance of gaining and actually winning this race. But here we are, Max Verstappen 3 tenths behind me, Gasly 6 tenths behind, and Leclerc is also catching up 2.2 seconds behind. Here we are coming on to the final kind of straight, I guess, where Hamilton passed Timo Glock in 2008 to win his World Championship. And here we are running out of fuel on the final straight, on the final sector, and Gasly actually comes crashing into us as he doesn't know where to go, and we were of course going slow, and we cross the line. Leclerc gets past us as well, so instead of winning the race, we fall down to P3. At least it's still a podium, unlike in unlike at Spa, but still, you know, we could have won over here if I wouldn't have made that mistake.
That's it then, they've taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
So it's Max Verstappen who wins the race from Charles Leclerc and us in P3. Carlos Sainz finishes down in P9, and it's Max Verstappen who wins the Drivers' Championship in this season, with Pierre Gasly in second place, us up in 5th, but if we would have won, we actually would have been 4th ahead of Lewis Hamilton, but that sometimes happens, I guess, and hopefully we learn from our mistake. But P3 in the Constructors, that is also really good, but we'll learn from our mistake for the next season, won't underfuel the car, better quality pace hopefully, and hopefully we'll be able to fight for the championship. For now, let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.